How Royal Family Dubai spends their $18 billion. When you're filthy rich and can afford almost anything, having a luxury like that Ferrari just may not be enough. To establish yourself as the richest of the rich and begin yourself at the top of the wealth pyramid, you definitely need to have money popping out of your bag all the time. My name is Dhillon and I'm your host for today. Before we get started with this video, please don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell button to get all the wonderful videos we make in this entertaining channel. In today's video, we will reveal how the Dubai royal family spends $18 billion. When you talk about royal families stealing the spotlight, the first name that would naturally come to mind would be that of Meghan and Prince Harry. However, you will be so shocked to learn that even with their over-the-top wedding ceremony 2 years ago, that is just a drop in the ocean when compared with other acts of royals. No doubt, Dubai is a playground for the wealthy, a place where those with very fat wallets can kick off their shoes in 7-star hotels and get themselves gold-lined Lambos. And yep, also invest in million-dollar camels. Right in Dubai's sandy desert land in the United Arab Emirates lives this royal family that is absolutely loaded. Like every single possession of theirs is made from gold. Hold on, let me explain some more. They are loaded in such a way that they move around in solid gold 3-piece suits with a mind-blowing net worth that runs into billions of dollars. And not to worry, the royal family also has a pretty large family to help them spend those billions. The Dubai royals have no issue spending their $18 billion in exchange for several kinds of luxuries, such as fast cars, fancy chateaus, mega yachts, an unbelievable handful of magic beans, and lots of so many other goodies you can ever think about. No doubt they buy all these things with their money, but where does the rest of that colossal amount of money go to? In case you are not aware, there are 7 emirates and 6 royal families in the UAE. However, the Dubai royal family has had 12 primary members, making for tons of extended family members. Amazingly, the current head Sheikh has had 6 wives in total, so there's no doubt an above-average sized family with over 20 kids and countless grandkids. So while we're excited to talk about every one of them and all their disproportionate spending habits, the world would probably be over and done with, and we would still be talking about them. So let's just focus on the really amazing things they do with their time and money. That's cool, right? Okay, so let's go. In Dubai, the royal family is the wealthiest of all the royals in the UAE, with a mouth-dropping net worth of over $18 billion. A large part of this amount is linked to the current ruler of Dubai, His Royal Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Make no mistakes, this man is sure loaded, because it's very rare to see a poor homeless man with the crown, isn't it? No doubt the crown is a pure symbol of status, but you will be blown away with the way Sheikh Mohammed rocks it. This man rocks royalty with some serious swag. It's simply amazing to say royalty is an overly attractive mood. Anyways, one would wonder with the sort of money Sheikh Mohammed controls, how his family spends that cash. Do they spend it on fancy clothes, fast cars, or do they love traveling all over the world? True, with the kind of money this family wields, it would be so strange if they do not enjoy traveling all over the world. You would be amazed to know that back in 2017, the family decided to spin around the globe and ended up in Italy for their summer vacation. Generally, with the heat in Dubai, you would think that this family would be tired of summer. But no, they sure have a lot of surprises for their subject. All thanks to the forever bachelor Crown Prince Hamdan bin Mohammed, who is an Instagrammer, for the wonderful pictures from the vacation he shared with his followers. In the photo, we see them at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and they also hung out with some horses and did a bunch of other stuff that an average family would have done. And just before their vacation in Italy, they also went on a little expedition through Africa, and then in 2018, they just kept touring different countries. Although some of the places they visited were not the most popular of tourist destinations, they must have spent so much on those trips. At one time, they headed out to the Yorkshire countryside in the United Kingdom for a hunting trip. Imagine sitting right in the middle of your room and suddenly having a knack for hunting, and then you jump into one of your private jets to journey to another continent to have your desires satisfied. This is precisely the sort of liberty the royal family enjoys. The Sheikh was even seen at a point learning how to pilot a drone. He was either practicing his bird calls or he was simply waiting leniently. It's not clear. With that cleared up, it's apparent the royal family knows a whole lot of ways to spend their time. It's of interest to note that Sheikh Mohammed frequently visits the UK to attend horse races, with none other but the Queen of England. Guys, that's just way too much money and power stacked in a place. And trust me, this is just so hot it's making us sweat profusely from the effort. And even though they're incredibly rich besides hanging out with the Queen, they also go to average places and do ordinary things. For a fact, the Dubai royal family sometimes is remarkably very humble and very benevolent as well. So hats off to them. No, wait, top hats off to them. Commonly, with their sort of bank balance, one might be forgiven for simply building a pool of solid gold for themselves alone. Nonetheless, these guys redefine that norm. They do their very best in helping others wherever and whenever help is needed, and that is awesomely great. Sheikh Mohammed has in fact donated billions of dollars over the years to charity. So, a typical example of their benevolent act was back in 2016 when Haiti was in great trouble. Princess Haya, Sheikh Mohammed's sixth wife, traveled over to Haiti to lend a very welcomed helping hand in those days. Oh, and you should also know that Princess Haya has been in the news for all sorts of other things, but we won't be talking about all that today. Hold on. Are you aware that the Royal Dubai family has a boat? It's not just any little tugboat. We're speaking about one of the biggest yachts you may probably ever lay eyes on. The colossal 2006 winch design yacht is suitably named Dubai. Yep, it's suitable because just like the city itself, the yacht is chock full of extravagance and overblown features. At 532 feet or 162 meters, the ship has about 48 rooms for its guests to sleep comfortably in and has the capacity of housing more than 88 crew members. Glance at the royal family on social media, and you will agree they make use of their yacht very often. Nevertheless, the boat never leaves the shores of the UAE. One more thing about this yacht, it has a price tag of over $600 million US. While some people may never see this sort of money in their lifetime, nonetheless, that amount could be likened to the amount an average American spends on a single meal or finding a penny under the car seat for the Dubai royal family. And oh, that car seat most probably could be more expensive than most of the houses around. Talking about cars, Sheikh was the very first person to ever receive a custom-made G55 AMG Mercedes-Benz, and that's pretty stylish if you ask me. Of course, that isn't the first extravagant ride this family has. A stroll through their garage would leave you wondering if you had just been through a jaw-dropping, highly priced auction sale for luxury cars. Okay, if you're still in doubts about how expensive these cars are, how about $1.8 million of L16 to make things a bit clearer? The supercar is hyped to be able to reach 300 miles per hour, and this is thanks to its V16 engine with a 3,000 brake horsepower. Vroom vroom! And they also have a 24-karat gold-plated classy-as-can-be Rolls-Royce Phantom thrown in, a smooth Ferrari 599 worth another guileful couple $100,000, and then a few extra Rolls-Royces here and there. It's not only cars that this family boasts. Sheikh actually owns not one, but two Boeing 747s that can sit about 25 to 50 passengers in one trip. So there you have it. How the royal family Dubai spends their $18 billion. If there are other things you think the royal family spends their billions on that were worth mentioning but was not on today's list, share your thoughts in the comment section below. If this video was insightful, don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to be notified whenever we upload videos like this one. That's it for me, guys. Don't forget to stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.